we hear it every season, and they're like,
oh my god, this season's gonna be so shady.
But no, like, this season was on some shit, like, in the best way possible. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly. I'm here today with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, and I'm joined right now by excellence in human form, Miss Anetra. I am so excited to talk with you. Thank you for being here. In human form? Yes. I mean, it could, unless you're not human. Anetra the human. Anetra the human, not Irene the alien. Anetra the human, yes. Love that distinction. Yes. I just feel like as I was scrolling your pages and watching videos on YouTube, I needed jaw surgery because my mouth truly was just on the floor the entire time. It's just, you're so talented, as one needs to be when part of the legendary Piranha Las Vegas roster, correct? No, not anymore? No, yeah, I'm just like, wow, he knows what I do. Oh, okay, I was like, did I do my research right? I'm not used to this. It's journalism. But yes, you are correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is, so tell me about your drag journey and how you came to become a part of that. I mean, that is a legendary cast, so how did you become part of that? It was a guest spot. I did a guest spot one night, I think it was like a Wednesday night. Yeah. And the owner really liked my performance. It was like kind of a last minute thing. I had done drag for not even 6 months yet, so I went there, turned the party, popped some things, busted a few joints, and they hired me on the spot. So ever since then, I've been there every weekend. Mm-hmm. No, it's great. For now. Yeah. Temporarily, maybe. No, you're performing and holding your own against legends at that club. I mean, Hot Chocolate, Yara Sofia. Oh, yeah. Did any of them have any advice for you going to Drag Race? Not so much, I think, advice as much as like life advice, just learning every day. I work around them so much, and I'm so grateful to work around them. Hot Chocolate is amazing and so kind and so genuine. So I think just being around really great drag queens with great personalities and great work ethic has been really a blessing. So I think that helped me a lot in the show, for sure. But it wasn't really like, okay, here's some advice, because I didn't tell anybody. Oh yeah. I just it's a secret. Slowly backed out of the room and was gone for 3 months. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the story you made up for not being in? I just did it. I just was like, just booked, just left. I'm so tired, I need a break, and I'm gonna take a nap for 3 months. A 3-month hibernation. Yeah. Like drag queen hibernation. You obviously are multifaceted, but the dancing, it really is next level. How did you hone those dancing skills of yours, and do you think those skills maybe intimidated some of your season 15 sisters? First of all, thank you. Of course. I've never taken a dance class, like, really ever. I used to play, like, dance games at home. Like DDR? Yeah, like when I was a kid. Yeah. But I've never had, like dance training. Everybody always is, like, gagged by that. I'm not bragging, but they are, but I'm just comes naturally. Well, I was a Taekwondo athlete for a long time, so I think having, like, a familiar relationship with the way your body moves helps a lot, so. Makes sense. That's definitely helped. Yeah. So was there, given your skill set, were there things that when you went into Drag Race Season 15, I mean, obviously we know there's going to be certain challenges every season, so before the first episode even filmed, were you like, okay, there's going to be challenges that I know I'm going to be good at, and then were there also things maybe you surprised yourself in doing? Yes and no. Like, I feel really confident in my abilities, but I'm also like, who's going to be there? It really could be anything. Like last season with the chocolate bar, they literally are so unhinged with these twists and turns that you literally could expect any and everything. So I didn't go into the competition like thinking I had it in the bag completely. I went in confident, of course, but not. You gotta play the game and make sure you're on your own ass. Yeah, of course, yes. Did you start practicing, like when you saw season 14 and you knew you were auditioning for 15, were you like, I gotta start practicing it's chocolate just so I have a good one down if I'm eliminated? No, girl, I don't want no chocolate bar. So you didn't even practice? No! Okay, the first day I was like, please no chocolate bar. Like, please just no chocolate bar. I don't want the chocolate bar. I'm lactose intolerant, I will shit my pants. That's a good reason for not having the chocolate bar, yes. So there's no chocolate bars this season. No chocolate. Good. But the Las Vegas scene, I mean, it is known for obviously queens are talking. There's a lot of drama that goes on between those. So what was it like cutting your teeth on the Las Vegas scene, given that it is so known for having that sort of like showgirl aesthetic, but also that contentious vibe? I think drag in Vegas is really unique because it's really like stripper adjacent, but it's also like drag. You know what I mean? It's like big drag earring,
just a thong and a pasty with a pleaser shoe. You know what I mean? So
Pleaser shoe.
branded. Hey, send me some. I wear them. But yeah, I mean, I love drag in Vegas. Everything is really unique, I feel, there. It's really competitive, and we have some Ru girls and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I think for the local market, it's really competitive because they all want, there's not very many places to work in Vegas. There's probably like 4 or 5 like bars, and there's a cast, so only a handful of girls get to work at a bar.
Yeah.
And there's only a certain amount of guest spots, so everybody's trying to compete and obviously still get on the show and like better their drag, but people are also trying to make drag a career now more than ever.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It is so saturated. And how do you think that, because you're saying the city is a very competitive dynamic in the city, how do you think that prepared you to go into something like Drag Race?
I think I went in more prepared than I thought. I was going in a little bit nervous just because I was like, oh my God, I'm about to be standing next to $5,000 garments, and I make everything myself, what am I gonna do, but you kind of have to believe in yourself and, accept the challenge and rise to it, or not.
Yeah.
It will or will not happen to everybody. But, yeah, I think working at Piranha's prepared me a lot. Every weekend it's like a different category and a theme, and you have to have a new outfit, and you can't repeat the same song, and there's a lot of rules and things.
Oh, they have those rules there like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow, I didn't know that.
It's just because to keep things fresh, we have new crowds all the time, and they want to see something, they haven't seen before, and it is a really famous club, so people see it on social media, but yeah, I think that's helped me a lot for Drag Race. It's helped me a lot with not sleeping a lot. I work a lot, so...
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
It is real.
Yeah, Drag Race is really hard. I think people think you just film an episode a day and you're just like, okay, I'm gonna sleep 10 hours. And no. I mean, it's so fun. It's the best time, and you lose track of time so easy because it is a good time. But at the end of the day, when you hit that hotel bed, it's like,
It's either that or just shooting awake at 3 in the morning. Oh my God, tomorrow it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Shooting, but
excited.
Oh my God, we're doing this tomorrow.
It's like a kid going to Disneyland. They know they're going to Disneyland the next day. A drag queen knows she's going to Drag Race the next day. It's the same feeling. I believe you also have a distinction along with Coco Montrese and Mirage Amuro becoming the first queens to do a Taco Bell drag brunch.
Yes!
Is that correct? And a national tour?
So, how do you know all this? Do I have a Wikipedia?
You do not have a Wikipedia, but you have a Reddit thread.
Wow.
Yes, that's where I was looking for some of this information. So how
sneaky.
did that come together? That's a very unique distinction. A Taco Bell tour?
Yeah, I seen it in my DM, and I was kind of like, Taco Bell?
The little verified checkmark Taco Bell messaging you.
I was like, Taco Bell, work! And they really just wanted to put together a drag brunch because, like I said, drag is bigger than ever right now, and everybody's doing drag. So, I mean, it's everything. Who doesn't want to turn it for a Crunchwrap Supreme?
I do. I do. So, had you known Coco before you did that?
I mean, Coco's been in Vegas for a while, and I've been a fan of hers for a while. And just, working in the community, you get to know each other, and she's great. I love her.
What's the best story you have from Coco?
From Coco Montrese?
Yeah, yes.
We went to Hawaii and did a gig together, and she was just so funny the whole time, cracking jokes left and right. And somebody was, showing their home on Instagram. And they were like, oh, this is my mansion in Hawaii, and, I'm just, really loving it and really being, so rich. And Coco, walked in the video, and she was like, she don't live here. This woman does not live here. It was our friend, but it was still funny.
She exposed them live on camera. That sounds hilarious. So let's talk about your looks, too. You have it's a very clean approach to fashion, I think. Your looks are intricate and functional, and they really complement your body and move with you on the stage. My favorite one I think I saw was when you were doing literal death drops, though, as Melina from Mortal Kombat, and while the Finish Her voice was playing and you were death dropping to that, I thought that was genius. So, do you consider Mortal Kombat to be queer canon, then?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the girls, and all the guys are hot. It was made for us.
Truly.
Are you in the Rainbow family? I didn't want to.
I mean, I'm a journalist. A journalist never reveals her.
Oh, wow. So mysterious. But yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. I grew up as a Taekwondo athlete, so all of my like.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, you did say that background, so that must have been like your go-to video game.
And
when
I
you were
was
younger.
always playing the girls in the video game. So like, you know, here we are.
Mine
Playing
was
the girl.
Mine was Tekken though. Did you play Tekken
Really?
too?
No, I was strictly Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, no, see, I played Mortal Kombat a little bit, but like, no, Tekken was my jam. I was always Nina Williams from Tekken. I don't know if you know.
Always the girl.
The blonde ponytail. Yeah,
Hot.
I was always her.
Very hot.
So those teeth that you had as Melina, though, did you make those yourself, and how difficult was it to perform in those?
So the teeth are actually like acrylic nails that I chopped up.
Oh my god.
And just used like ScarJo and makeup to just make it look like they were coming out of my face. But they're nails. Actually, funny story, that was still during quarantine, so I had to perform with a mask and there was no way to like...
Cover that.
Yeah, I don't want to cover that. It's like, it took me 3 hours. So I super glued it to my face, and during the whole time of the number, it was like, I was having like a reaction to the super glue fumes.
Oh, no.
Because it was just like holding all the fumes like right here. So I literally got off of stage and they opened the back door and I was just like, "Ah!"
Oh, like you threw up?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I thought you said you meant like you were like getting high or something off of the
Oh no, that
fumes.
would have been great though. Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
would have
say,
been
that
great.
doesn't sound like something to complain about, but you vomited. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But it was worth the look. It was worth it.
It truly was. That is an incredible look. I watched that video many, many, many times because I was like, this is genius. So let's talk about season 15 in general. What do you think season 15, how is it going to gag the children? Like, 'cause it's the biggest cast ever, 16 queens. It's going to gag the kids, I feel.
There's so many things. Like, I can't even, we hear it every season and they're like,
Oh my god, this season's gonna be so shady.
but no, like, this season was on some shit, like, in the best way possible.
That's what I've been hearing. Each person who comes through here is like, yeah, it's going to be spicy.
Oh wow. Spicy at times for sure. You'll laugh, you'll cry for sure. I cried a lot and I'm not an emotional person at all. Expect the unexpected for sure.
What was it, Jasmine Masters, who said expect the unexpectable?
Was it?
I think it was.
She's our hero.
Yeah, our patron saint of drag. So, but twists too. You can always expect a twist from Drag Race. Are the twists twisting season 15?
Are the twists twisting? I don't know. Are they?
She forgets. She filmed an entire season and doesn't remember.
Yeah, I have no
Or
idea.
did she film an entire season? We don't know. No idea. Yeah, look over your shoulder. I have no idea. RuPaul's watching. So after having competed, with all of this experience behind you, if you could go back to the Anetra that walked into the workroom on episode 1, what would you say to her?
Breathe. And don't walk too far.
Walk too far. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you miss your mark?
Maybe.
Can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see all of this excellence on RuPaul's Drag Race Season
Yes.
15. This was really a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you so much, Anetra, for being here. It was so much fun to talk with you.
Thank you.
Of course. And stay tuned for more from the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15.